Welcome to Sew Very Easy. My name is Laura, and I got my Fat Quarterly little subscription in the mail. Now, this is a quarterly publication put out by Benartix, and in it, it has information, it has fabric that is available, new upcoming things. It also comes with 20 beautiful fabric squares and a pattern that we can use those squares up with. So there was one and another one, and they do give us all of the color options there. So it's a fun thing to get 4 times a year. So this time when I received the fabric, I came up with a fun project to make with it. And it's not in the magazine, it's something totally different. I'm going to turn these beautiful fabrics into the card trick block, but there won't be any cutting the fabric. So the fabric this month was by Ann Lauer, and it's called On Dragonfly Wings, and she is really known for her beautiful, rich colors and her beautiful dragonflies. So I am going to take these and turn them into a card trick block. Now, when we look at the traditional card trick block, it does involve a lot of piecing. We have half square triangles in each corner. We have an hourglass block in the center, and then we have 4 more of these blocks. So there's a lot of piecing involved to get this look. Or we don't piece it at all. We just stack them and sew them together. And that is what I am going to do. So for each block, we are going to need 4 pieces of fabric at 5 inches and an 11.5 inch background fabric. And in this case, I'm going to be doing a table runner, and I will need 3. Now I'm going to match up these beautiful squares with a pearlescent wave. This is also from Benartix, and you can see it has that little pearl look to it, which I think will really accent these colors well. So I have my 11.5 inch blocks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm going to iron them. We don't need a heavy ironing, just a light iron going in one direction and going in another. If you have your fabric starched, just finger pressing will probably be enough. So you can see those little cross marks. Then we're going to need 4 of those 5 inch blocks. Take it, fold it in half, and place that fold along that fold going on the diagonal so that that center matches up. And that's going to go like that. But before I flip it over, I'm going to pull out my trusty glue stick for fabric and just put a little bit in that one corner, fold it over, flip this side, and do the same. I just need it enough to stay in that position. I'm going to take my next one, fold it in half, and place it on the next line. I'm going to match up that center, and that fold is going to match the fold on that 11.5 inch. Put a little glue in that one corner, put it over. I'm going to glue this corner and fold it down. Next corner, same thing. And you can see where that center is going to be right there. And I'm only gluing these corners. And the last one. And glue both of those sides down. Now to get that card trick look, we're going to flip over corners. I'm going to flip that one over, flip the second over, flip the third over, and just tuck them inside. And there is our card trick done. Put a little glue just to hold those other corners down. If you have any loose pieces, just go in and put just a little bit of glue to hold them down. Now I could stitch them down. And all I'm going to do is do a row of stitching on each one of those card decks. So I'm going to be starting here, go up all the way around, and then stopping. I want the stitching to look like it is going underneath. So each of these cards will have that outline stitching. And my seam allowance will be 1/4 of an inch. Now I just decided to do a very simple straight stitch all the way around. Now there is something that I do want to mention about folding those layers over. You can change the direction of the cards. So if you look, this point is coming here. That card is now underneath. So you see this difference is here. And it doesn't matter how I change that, those cards will always be opposite. So that will all depend if you're flipping this card up or this card up. Now, if it doesn't matter to you what direction the cards are going in, then don't worry about it. But this is all there is to it. So for every 4 pieces of fabric, I just need a background fabric, and we can join them together. Now this block being 11.5 inches means I do have a little bit of space in those points. And that way when I do sew them together, the points won't touch. And I'm okay with that. And in this case, I'm going to turn these 3 blocks into a table runner. I'm going to take 2 more blocks and I'm going to cut them in half and in half. So I'm going to have 2.5 inch squares. Those 2.5 inch squares will fit a 2.5 inch sashing. So I'm going to have the sashing, the 2.5 inch squares, and I'm going to put the sashing all the way around and the sashing in between. These were 11.5 inches. The sashing will be 11.5 inches. We just need to make our little 2.5 inch squares match our 2.5 inch sashing. When this is all together, you can see these 2 card decks are going in this direction. This one is going in this direction. But you really have to take a look to notice it. I'll just consider that one the bad hand. This is a really fun way of putting a card trick block together. It definitely saves us from doing all of those pieces. The only thing we need to know is that we do have those raw edges. Now, if you don't like the raw edges, you could fold those in and applique all the way around them. I don't mind that pinked edge. I think it gives it a nice look. And it's quick and easy. The table runner now is 41 inches by 15 inches. I needed 14 of those charm squares and about ½ a yard of that background fabric. And of course, whatever else you're going to need for binding or borders. I'll put some links in the description so you can check out that Fat Quarterly newsletter and this beautiful fabric. And as always, thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a newsletter. It's all free under Sew Very Easy. And be sure to make every day a Sewtacular day. Bye for now.